Start the lecture. Last lecture told you to remember the formula. You have to take Ix or L upon here. So for for C, you have to remember because based on this we have to remember concept. A concept called optical radius of light. Very important concepts. Class in 12 very first of all I will ask you one question, all of you. What is the purpose of insulation? Can you read this statement? What is the purpose of insulation? And rule number 21, read this statement.
सर आवाज बहुत कम
सर
आ रहा है
आवाज
सर।
बहुत कम आ रहा है
Rule number 21, read this statement. Now I am audible. Am I audible now? आवाज येतोय? Hello.
यस सर।
What is the purpose of insulation? Just read this statement.
सर insulation when applied to a surface is expected to reduce the heat transfer rate across it.
Then what is the point you are getting from this statement? What is the conclusion from this statement? Okay, you have read out this, but what
To
you
stop
get?
the heat transfer, sir.
When the insulation is provided, the heat transfer reduces. Okay,
Yes.
this is the meaning of this statement. Is it correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Means whenever there is a insulation, the heat transfer should reduce. But can you think the reverse of this is possible? Is it possible? Can this be possible? Reverse means when you applied the insulation, the heat transfer rate is increasing. Can this happen? Can this happen?
No, sir.
No.
Prathamesh Koli, can this?
There was a call. Sorry, disconnect. Can this happen? Swanand Kale, Prathamesh Koli, Amar Pawar, Shubham Jadhav. Avdut Kulkarni, you just rename yourself. I want your roll number also. You get exit and then join the meeting and rename yourself. The name should be MT, your roll number and the name, like this. In this format should be there. Avdut Kulkarni, if you can listen, you have to rename yourself.
Sir.
My question was, can the reverse be possible if you are providing the insulation and heat transfer is not reducing? Instead of reducing, that is increasing. Is it possible?
No.
Is it possible? Will it be possible? Give me the answer. Yes or no? हॅलो, हे पॉसिबल आहे का? इन्सुलेशन प्रोव्हाइड करताय आणि हीट ट्रान्सफर रेट वाढतंय, असं पॉसिबल आहे का? हॅलो,
No, sir. Not possible.
definitely. Okay, now see,
Not possible.
at the end of this lecture, your concept will be changed now. Okay, at the end of this lecture. Okay, that is called critical
Yes, sir.
radius. Insulation when applied, this is all of you know, the heat transfer rate should reduce. But it is always true. Let us examine. It is not always true. Now we will see what he has mentioned. Take an example of steel plate, and on the steel plate the insulation is provided as shown in figure. This is the steel plate. Now see, and heat is being transferred. Okay, without the insulation, heat is being transferred, and it is having thickness B. Ks is the thermal conductivity of that steel plate. Q is the heat transfer rate. This is the temperature T1. This is the area. This area is this area. The area perpendicular to Q is called A. This is one. Here air is there, and this is the line for imaginary resistance. You can say imaginary resistance means here the temperature is some T2, and from T2 to T5 you can draw a line, and again you can assume one imaginary object is there, and it is having some resistance. Because of that the temperature drops like that. Why this happens? Because when you go to the any heated wall and just keep your hand some distance away from that wall, you will feel some heated. Your hand will feel heat. But if you go somewhat away, the temperature will be normal temperature. That distance is this, and that is nothing but that resistance it is mentioning. Okay, and for that H is there. Now here we are, now see this yellow color is nothing but the insulation. Okay, this is the insulation you are providing now. Ki for insulation. When T1 is greater than T infinite, definitely the heat transfer will be from left to right. And see here the resistance without insulation in first case means when this insulation is not there, this is the equation. Okay, this is the equation when insulation is not there. Okay, now when the insulation is added, again one more resistance is added. Now here 1, 2, 3 resistances are there, means here in denominator the 3 resistances should be there, and the temperature drop is same T1 minus T infinite. Then with the insulation T1 minus T infinite, and this will be there. Okay, means resistance is added. Now tell me, if suppose this temperature difference is 100, and here this resistance is 25, this is 25. Okay, then what will be the summation of these two? 25 plus 25, 25 plus 25, how much? This value is 25, this value is 25, suppose. Okay, then what will be the addition of these two? +25, what will be the addition of these two? Anyone can give the answer. Those who have range, give the answer immediately, fast. Don't wait for others. 50. Okay, without insulation, this is 100, this is 50. Means what will be the value of Q? 100 upon 50. What will be the value of Q? Just tell me the value, not unit.
2, sir.
2. Okay, now see here. Here 100. This is total. This is 25. This is 25. Means 50. Plus you are adding the insulation. Suppose this is again 50. Means 25 plus 50 plus 25. Means this is 100. This is 100. Then what will be the value of Q? 100 upon 100?
1.
1. In previous case, the insulation heat transfer rate the heat transfer rate was 2. Now in this case, the heat transfer rate becomes 1. Okay, is it correct? Means the heat transfer rate, is it increasing or decreasing?
Increasing, sir.
Previous is 2, and with insulation the heat transfer rate is 1. Then whether it is increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing, sorry.
Decreasing. Okay, means when insulation is provided, the heat transfer rate is reduces. Means this line is correct for this case. Okay, for this case, this statement is correct or true. But whether it is true always, that we have to see. Okay, everybody got here? Now from here the new concept comes from the next slide. Okay, hence Q will always reduce. Means in case of plain wall, when plain wall is there, you are adding the insulation, the heat transfer will always reduce in case of plain wall or wall. Okay, for wall this is the but concept. But now see for cylinder, this is the yellow is the steel pipe, pink is the insulation, and this is for air, dotted is for air. Okay, means how many resistances? 1, 2, 3. 3 resistances are there. Okay, 3 resistances are there. Okay, hence we will see now. Take the example of heat flow across a steel tube carrying a hot fluid. Here the hot fluid is there inside this yellow pipe. When layer of insulation is applied, as it is shown in figure. Hence delta T will be, now see here, here total 3 resistances are there. Actually one for steel pipe it is not shown. Okay, steel pipe it is not shown. Remember, there is also resistance for steel pipe is also there. Okay, here resistance for, so this is R, steel pipe is there. Okay, here why that is not shown I will tell you afterwards. Okay, here total 3 resistances are there. If suppose the insulation is not there, then this will be not there. Okay, if insulation is not there, this resistance will not there. This will be there, but here here instead of R3, it will be how much? R2. Getting this, all of you? If insulation is not there, means directly this R2 portion is exposed to air. Is it correct? This R2 portion is exposed to air, means R2, here R2 will be there, not R3. Why here R3 is there? Because this R3 portion of R3 resistance is exposed to air. Hence 1 by H 2 pi R3. How this formula has come? 1 by HA. Is it? One minute. How this formula has come? I will go to the previous slide. First of all, we will go to this slide. How this formula has come? See, this is the formula. Resistance for material, and this is plane wall, and this is 1 by HA. Now, in case of cylindrical wall, it is 1 by H. Here 1 by H A, instead of A, that is 2 pi R3L. All of you getting this? A means surface area, not cross sectional area. 2 pi R3 means this is the length, perimeter, and L, if you multiply, you will get this area. See, 2 pi R3L means this surface area of the cylinder, not the cross sectional area of the cylinder. Okay, 2 pi R3L is this area, and if you multiply that by H, and if you take it reciprocal, you will get the convective resistance. Okay, this is the thing, but convective resistance, and this is the conductive resistance. Okay, this is the conductive resistance, this is the convective resistance, because this is H is there and here K is there. As K is there, it is called conductive resistance. As H is there, it is called convective resistance. Okay, now see here. Now if you are perfect in mathematics, actually there are 3 resistances are there, but 1 resistance we are avoided. Why? Because that is not important in this case. Okay, actually one for resistance for steel, resistance for what you can say insulator, and 1 resistance for air. But remember, 1 resistance we have avoided here. Okay, that will not bother the concept. Okay, now see here, I am going to the concept now. Now concentrate. Now see here, when R3 increases, okay, when R3 increases means what? When insulation radius increases. When insulation radius increases, okay, then here, first of all, we have steel pipe of radius R2, means R2 is constant. R2 is constant here. Okay, R2 is constant, and if you are adding the insulation, suppose initially I have added 1 centimeter length insulation, means I am increasing R3. Next I am adding 2 centimeter length insulation, then I added 3 centimeter. Like this I am increasing the R3. Okay, like this I am increasing the R3, means this term increases. This term increases. Okay, what will happen to this denominator, whether that will increase or decrease? See, here 2 pi is a number that will not affect. Ki is the thermal conductivity of insulation. Thermal conductivity of insulation. This is a property of material. Hence, whatever you increase the thickness, that will not change. And L is constant. This length you are not increasing. Only this length you are increasing. Means radius you are increasing, not the length you are increasing. Hence, this is constant. Hence, when you increase the thickness of insulation, this term increases. Okay, this term increases means this total parameter increases. Okay, means this is the term which is means which is helping to add the resistance. Okay, means here this term is adding the value of resistance. When this term increases, obviously Q should drop. Okay, means this resistance increases, Q value should reduce. Means this is similar to the previous slide. Okay, when this increases, Q drops. This is means this is analogous with this statement. Okay, when insulation is added, heat transfer reduces. But see now what happens. See now. Here, when R3 increases, here you should be perfect in mathematics. When R3 increases, what will happen to this convective resistance? When R3 increases, what will happen to this convective resistance? Whether it will increase or decrease? Tell me, anyone? This is increasing. What will happen to this? Give the answer. (31) roll number. 26, 21, 15. Anyone? Give the answer. I will not go ahead. I will not move ahead. You have to give the answer. What is my question? When R3 increases, this term increases, total term. But what will happen to this term? Give the answer. All of you unmute yourself. All of you
That is
unmute
also
yourself.
increases, sir.
All of you unmute
Decrease.
yourself, first of all.
The
This
value
term will, this resistance, this is not a term, this is resistance. Means this is increasing, this is decreasing. Then here you can't say whether this total term will increase or decrease. Because see, if it is increasing by 10, means, and if it is decreasing by 20, then overall reduction will be here. Yeah, if it is increasing by 12, plus 10, and here it is reducing by minus 20. Here it is reducing. Here it is reducing by 20, increasing by 10. Then overall reduction will be 10. Okay, means see here, this resistance is increasing, but this resistance is decreasing. Then overall resistance will decrease by minus 10. Then tell me, then what will happen to the Q, new Q, whether that will increase or decrease if this resistance is decreasing? Tell me. Unmute yourself. All of you. I don't know. Always I will not tell you. Unmute. All of you unmute yourself. This is increasing by 10. This is decreasing by 20. Then overall reduction is minus 10. Means it is overall. Suppose initial value is 100. And after adding the insulation, it is reducing by minus 10. It is reducing by 10, sorry, not minus 10. Then it will be 90. Initially that was 100. Now it becomes 90. Then it will be, then what will be value of Q? Whether it is increasing or decreasing. बोला बोला काहीतरी बोला. साऊंड हे होतोय, इको होतो. आता काय करा, कोणीतरी मग ज्यांचा होतं त्यांनी बंद करा. पण ऍटलीस्ट उत्तर पाहिजे मला. सगळ्यांनी बंद करा. ठीक आहे, बंद करा. आणि मला पटेल अबूजर आप रिप्लाई दो. पटेल अबूजर,
हाँ सर।
देखो ये क्या हो रहा है, 10 से बढ़ रहा है, बट ये 20 से डिक्रीज हो रहा है. तो ओवरऑल डिक्रीज क्या होगा? -10 से होगा, है ना. ओवरऑल डिक्रीज क्या होगा? 10 होगा. बोले तो पहला जो रेजिस्टेंस सपोज 100 वैल्यू था, उसका अब 90 हो जाएगा, है ना.
यस।
तो इसका मतलब ये वैल्यू अगर रिड्यूस होगी तो क्यू वैल्यू, अगर डिनोमिनेटर रिड्यूस होता है तो क्यू वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए?
इंक्रीज होना चाहिए।
इंक्रीज होना चाहिए. वेरी गुड. ओके, अभी हम तो फिर अभी क्यू तो बढ़ रहा है इंसुलेशन लगाकर, तो फिर अपना तो आपने जो आंसर बोला था वो तो मैच नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे.
हाँ।
समझा क्या आपने जो कहा था?
यस सर।
Okay, all of you got this concept. Here you can't say whether it is increasing or decreasing. For that there is one term that is called, now mute yourself, Patel. All of you mute. For that, okay, now it's okay. For that, this is the term called critical radius of insulation. Okay, for that we have to find the critical radius, and we have to say, and accordingly we have to design. Okay, here with the increase in insulation radius R3, conductive resistance will increase, but the convective resistance decreases. So we do not know whether Q will increase or decrease. Okay, it is a statement. Very, very important concept. Now, then how to find out? How to design? Okay, unknowingly designing is not okay. We are not engineers. Then we have to. There should be one means parameter that will help us whether the resistance is increasing or decreasing, and that parameter is nothing but critical radius of insulation. And what is that? We will see now. Critical radius of insulation for sphere. Now, similar to resistance for cylinder, the same is for sphere also. Here, only for plane wall. Now, for plane wall, what you see? If you add the insulation, Q value will drop. But for cylinder, if you add the insulation, you don't know whether that will increase or decreasing. Same case we will see for sphere. Now see here again. Here adding the insulation means what? R3 is increasing. This is the formula. Now I will not tell this again and again. This is the formula for conductive resistance. Why it is conductive resistance? Because here K is conductivity. And this is the formula for convective resistance. Why it is convective resistance? Because here H is there. Now this is not important. Now see here. When you add the insulation means R3 is increasing. Means R2 is constant. R2 we are not changing. Okay. R3 minus R2 upon R3 upon R2. Okay. Again 4 pi R3 square. But see here. Again if you adding the insulation, though here is R3, this value will increase. Okay. This is being experimentally proved. This value will increase. Okay, and this value obviously will decrease. Okay, hence here also you can't say, we don't know whether the Q will increase or decrease. Okay, same like a cylinder. Means for cylinder and sphere, you cannot say whether the whether the heat transfer will increase or decrease. Hence, the critical radius of insulation is only for cylinder and sphere. In oral, we can ask you the question, what is the critical value of insulation for plane wall? Then immediately you have to say that, sir, for plane wall there is no any critical radius of insulation, it is only for cylinder or sphere, because here we can't say whether it will increase or decrease, hence that is being designed critical radius. Okay, now how to find out the critical radius? Till now critical, your mind may be critical, hence what is that critical, now we will see. First of all, we have to go by mathematics derivation. Here by experimentally, see, this is the graph of Q versus R3. R3 means what? Radius of cylinder, insulator, sorry. R3 is the radius of insulator. See, this is very important graph. Very important graph. This is the graph of Q versus R3, and this curve is experimentally obtained curve. Okay, this is the experimentally obtained curve. Okay, and it is being found that initially, here, see here, this is the zero value of R3, and as you are increasing the R3 value, it is being found that the Q value goes on increasing up and it is reaches the maximum value, and after that the Q value reduces. This is experimentally found. We will prove this mathematically also, but first of all, when you see experimentally, you can easily get the concept. Now see here, this graph is experimentally proved that initially when R3 is very less, means radius of insulation is very less, and see, this is RC and this is R3. RC for critical radius, R3 for radius of insulation. When R3, see here, carefully observe, is less than RC, see here, for any value, if you take any value, I will draw again that line. If you take any value of R3 from here to here, that will be less than RC. Okay, means if the insulation value is any value in between this, along this line, if you have insulation value is having any value along this line, means that is less than RC, that Q will increase. Okay, this is experimentally found. And if insulation value is any value along this line, means if you go on increasing the resistance of insulation, if you go on increasing the radius of insulation, and that radius is greater than RC, see, this part is greater than RC and this part is less than RC. Okay, this radius, all radius is less than RC, and this all radiuses are greater than RC. Means when the insulation radius is less than critical insulation length, okay, when the value of insulation of radius of insulation, sorry, 1 minute, I am getting jumbled now. When value of radius, sorry, I will escape this. When value of radius of insulation is less than this RC value, then the heat transfer will increase. And when the value of the radius of insulation is greater than this RC value, this line shows RC, yeah? This line shows RC. When value of this is greater than this RC value, then Q will decrease. Okay, all of you got this curve? Abuzar Patel, ये समझा क्या?
Yes, sir. Yes.
अगोदर समझ गया ना की जब
हाँ, sir.
वेनेवर मी मराठीत सांगतो ज्या वेळेस नाही का हे रेडियस क्रिटिकल रेडियसची एक व्हॅल्यू असते ते फाइंड आउट करतात ते न्यूमरिकली फाइंड आउट करतात आणि ज्या वेळेस तुमची रेडियस ऑफ इन्सुलेशन या आरसी पेक्षा जर कमी असते तर तुमचं जे इन्सुलेशन लावलेलं आहे त्यावेळेस हीट ट्रान्सफर वाढतो आणि ज्या वेळेस तुमचे क्रिटिकल रेडियसची जी व्हॅल्यू आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा हे आरसी जो आहे सॉरी R3 जो आहे R3 आरसी पेक्षा ज्यावेळेस जास्त असतो त्यावेळेस क्यू ड्रॉप होतो ओके ऍट दॅट टाइम द क्यू गेट ड्रॉप नाउ hence the engineer what they does the engineer when they want more and more heat transfer to happen okay when they have to design a system and they have to increase the heat transfer then what they are doing they are keeping the value of insulation less than RC okay so that there should be more and more heat transfer but if they want to protect anything just like now see this is the normally use day-to-day life application when you add the insulation the heat transfer rate drops just like a steam pipe is there you might have seen sugar factories and in sugar factories from inside the steel pipe the steam is flowing if you not add a particular insulation if the insulation thickness is very small then the heat transfer will increase hence you are adding a sufficient insulation so that the heat transfer rate will drop okay heat transfer rate will drop and the cost of producing the steam is saved if you sufficient insulation is not there the heat transfer will be more and the steam get condensed to water hot water or condensate you can say hence there should be more and more resistance but now see this is the area of electrical resistance you see the electrical wire copper wires day-to-day life application you are the electrical wires you are using for that the radius of insulation is less than the critical value of insulation okay for that radius of insulation is less than the critical value of insulation because that wires are having very small diameter and if you add the insulation that will be somewhere along this only so that the heat transfer rate will increase why we have to increase the heat transfer rate in this electrical wires because we have to cool that wires faster okay we have to cool that wires faster if the heat transfer rate is more that inside that will be get cool faster and so that means there that will be safety if that is not cool the wires will be hot and it is not safe for the persons living inside the room hence for that application or for such a application the radius of insulation is kept less than critical value of insulation okay this is the concept now how to find this RC we will find now see if your mathematics is perfect now see here the value of Q is maximum this line shows is that unknown this line shows Q max this line shows Q max this line shows Q max and if now see here only variable is R and if you know the mathematics if mathematics is strong now see for getting the maximum value of Q you have to take the derivative and equate it to 0 okay if your mathematics is strong you have to take the derivative of Q with respect to variable here variable is R you have to take the derivative with respect to 0 for maximum and minimum value and equate it to 0 okay if this is the your mathematics is strong you will get this idea and by using this concept we will we will find out the critical value of insulation now see here when Q will be maximum what will be the resistance value here? I will go to the next slide. Here, if again I will draw that curve here. And one of you get that, right, please take the attendance. This is that curve again I am drawing for Q. This is Q, and this is the resistance curve. This is not Q curve. See here carefully. Here carefully. These are the resistances curve. This is the conductive resistance. Again, I will come to this slide. But see here, when Q will be maximum, only 5 minutes are there. Take down the attendance. Only 5 minutes are there. Take down the attendance. We will continue this lecture for 15 minutes. When again you have to join the meeting. Huh? When the Q will be maximum, see here, this is the line shows RC. This dotted line shows RC. Okay, this line shows RC. Okay, means at critical radius Q is maximum. Here the Q is maximum, and at the same point the resistance is minimum. Okay, this is the resistance, and that is the minimum value. Okay. अबूजर पटेल समझ में आ रहा है? और ऑल ऑफ यू गेटिंग दिस कन्सेप्ट? रेजिस्टन्स कमी असेल तर हीट ट्रान्सफर जास्त होईल. रेजिस्टन्स जास्त असेल तर हीट ट्रान्सफर होणार का? नाहीये. म्हणजे ज्या वेळेस क्यू मॅक्सिमम आहे त्यावेळेस रेजिस्टन्स ऑब्विसली मिनिमम पाहिजे. ऑल ऑफ यू गेटिंग दिस कन्सेप्ट? अबूजर आणखी कोण आहे बाबा? अनम्यूट. हा, रोल नंबर 44 कळालं का? बाकीचे मुलं सोहेल, पृथ्वी, चव्हाण, अमित, कळालं का हे कन्सेप्ट? हे खूप इम्पॉर्टंट कन्सेप्ट आहे बरं. गेटिंग और नॉट? गिव मी थंब ओनली. यू कॅन गिव थंब ऑल्सो. ओके, चव्हाण अन्वयला कळालेलं आहे. सगळ्यांनी थंब द्या. ज्यांना नाही कळालं ते हे करू शकतात. अमित बोर. Okay, all of you getting this. Means whenever the Q is maximum, obviously the R is or resistance is minimum. Okay, this slide we will again come to this slide. Okay, we will stop here and join again to the lecture for 15 to 20 minutes. We will stop here.